You guys gave up some threes today here in the first half and second half, but in that last 4 or 5 minutes, you guys kind of locked in and locked down on defense. What did you guys do defensively to slow this team down in the last couple of minutes of the game?
Yeah, I can promise you guys that defending the three was part of the game plan coming in. We seem to have solved, most of the issues that have come up through a small 3-game sample size. We have not solved defending the three-point line. I thought we were close to guys, but they still made threes. And so we changed our defensive coverage the last 4.5 minutes and started switching more. That helped us tremendously. But there's not many games I've coached where teams made 27 field goals and 17 of them are from three. Give them a ton of credit. They play hard. They cut hard. They know their roles. Having said that, it was good for us tonight. Devo not being available down the stretch. We had other guys step up. I thought Chris Likes was phenomenal. And then JD, when he slid over to the point guard, did really well, 9 assists. That's, when he plays like that, only 1 turnover, phenomenal assist-to-turnover ratio. Jalen Williams, 7 assists, 0 turnovers. A lot of things to really like. You're not going to find many teams at any level that score 93 points and only have 5 turnovers. So taking care of the basketball, we did an incredible job and put 53 points in the second half. Was, offensively, I thought we were really good.
Bob? Eric, Green hit that three to give him, I think, a 78-77 lead with like 3:11 left. And, they got the momentum, and you guys are the ranked team at home, probably feeling pressure. But you guys responded with a 13-0 run. What'd you think of that? What do you think that says about the team at this stage?
Yeah, I said it on the radio show the other night that and I don't know if it's a word, but we have a lot of spurtability at times. We've proven now that we can come at you real quick and strike and go on a 13-0 run or go on a 25-5 run. Like we've done that, and we historically, been really good in the second half, and tonight, the same thing. You want your team to close the game properly, which we did. And look, there's not many teams are going to make 17 threes on you, and you're going to come out and win. So we did a lot of good things. I thought we had some crucial steals, especially on some baseline out of bounds stuff. So I'm pleased. We get some days now and get ready for Kansas State and get ready to play back-to-back games.
And this is a team, a program that's beaten a lot of Power Fives. They a lot, like 25 of them in 15 years. Did you get a sense they were coming in and kind of just taking free swings, and you guys had to just survive it?
Yeah, again, we won by 13. I know it was close, for most of the game. They did a great job. They're really well coached. They came in here to win, and that's why it's probably really hard for them to schedule games because people probably don't want to play them. I got incredible faith in Coach Ruda in putting together a schedule. Nobody sat here last year when we beat Abilene Christian, we beat Oral Roberts, we beat North Tech. Nobody said anything. It was just, hey, you won a non-con. Well, this team's really, really good. I have no idea what's going to unfold, but that's why you play these teams. You're better off playing Oral Roberts, who makes it to a Sweet 16 or whatever, or North Texas teams that beat Purdue. You play those teams, it's just as good as playing a team that's in 9th place in a Power 5. And so we study, or Coach Ruda studies, and he tries to challenge us with teams that we think are going to finish in the top 2 or 3 in their conference, and then you never know how anything's going to play out till it plays out. But that team is so experienced, and that team won 20-plus games 2 years ago before the COVID season, and when they had A.J. Green, number 4, for a full year. You're talking about a guy 2 years ago was Player of the Year in a conference, and he's 2 years older.
Coach, Jalen was able to come back in there late and just had a couple blocks and a putback, pick and roll score. Just, you talked about the strong finish. What was his impact on that?
Yeah, I thought he played phenomenal. We got to get him healthy. He's banged up pretty good. If he's unavailable, we need somebody else to step up. But we needed him down the stretch for sure. I mean, his passing is, it's insane to think he's got 17 assists in 3 games.
And then you guys had 6 players in double figures, 21 assists, 5 turnovers. I guess given some of the offensive struggles early, to have a performance like this, are you pretty happy with where you're at before you go on the road for the first
Yeah,
time?
we are, Curtis. I mean, like I said, this is the really cool thing about this team is, we had the 2 exhibitions, the 2 games so far, and we've addressed things in practice behind closed doors, and they've solved the problem, except for one thing, defending the 3. But we weren't passing early. We were taking bad shots. We weren't having assists. Our assist to turnover was upside down. We're only 3 games in, and they've solved these things really, really quickly. We didn't rebound the ball early. Can still get better in that area, but in all reality, like right now, the one thing we're not doing is just defending that 3-point line. And it's, mind-boggling to me because we were so good 2 years ago. We were pretty good last year, but we led the doggone nation 2 years ago doing the same freaking drills. And so I can't figure out why. I mean, a lot of new guys. Chris was giving up 3s early. Tonight he didn't give up any. I mean, Stanley Moody, I can't tell you how many 3s he gave up. And so we've got to clean that up.
Because JD flirted with a triple double tonight, but when he got that steal near midcourt, it looked like you were pretty fired up for him. I'm curious if you could maybe describe the emotions of that moment with JD, and then maybe what keyed those 9 assists.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just so proud of how he defensively was not good a year ago, the first half of the year. So all of non-conference, I felt like he really, really, really had to improve as an individual defender and a team defender. Right now, he's probably as good as anyone we have on our roster as a team defender, and now he's turning into a go-to defender stopper for us. And he's creating offense through his steals and his activity on the ball. So we have 2 guys defensively that other guards do not want to play against in Devo and JD.
Coach, you guys have a lot of transfers on this team. How difficult is it to get them up to speed and comfortable with what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're doing a great job. Like I said, I mean, they're sharing the ball. I think we're further ahead than we were last year at this particular time, except for one area, but it's a glaring problem, and it's got to be solved, and it's got to be solved quickly.
What did you see on Devo's flagrant foul injection? Was it a frustration thing, and he just kind of got physical with the guy, or what do you think happened there?
Bob, I didn't really see it, to be honest with you. I had looked back at the bench. I know there was some, there were some words to the bench at one point because somebody had said something. I didn't notice it, but somebody had said something during the game. It was a physical game. There were, and so, it happened. And, we talk about keeping our composure and how much we need him, and you move on.
CJ. Hey, Coach, you talked about combinations coming into the season. How are you liking this JD and Chris Likes combination tonight? 26 points off the bench for Likes. JD flirted with the triple-double. How are you liking that combo right now?
Yeah, I thought, both those guys put so much pressure on the defense because they can both really score the ball. They both are a 3-point threat. They're both really good foul shooters. So when you add good ball handlers, 3-point range, deep range, quickness, ability to get to the rack or the cup, all good things. And now they're sharing the ball. I thought JD, as a distributor, they kind of hung the big defender with him, and he kind of drugged their big guy away from the rim a little bit as they tried to soft trap him, so to speak. And instead of forcing the issue, he made the extra pass.
Yeah,
JD coming off the bench last year. Now you have Chris. Is there something specific you like about him coming off the bench, or could he maybe play himself into the starting lineup?
I really like him coming off the bench. I really like JD coming off the bench. As a coach, I want to look down there and feel like we have some pop. And last year, I felt like if we got down in a game, that JD could come and change the complexion of the game. And I feel the same way about Chris. He's had a great attitude about it. We've talked about it. We've discussed it. I think he's become comfortable in it. I think every player wants to start, but we have not gotten any resistance whatsoever. And quite frankly, wherever he plays next year, probably going to come off the bench. So it's not bad to learn that role.
I guess Green and Burr, how you knew about, but was Heiss a surprise, the freshman guard? I guess scored like 16.
Number 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not a freshman. I mean, if he is, I didn't know he was. But he watching him on tape, we liked his size, liked his ability to basket cut. We knew that they'd come in with both smaller point guards, 22 and Bourne, and slide him to a little bit of 2 or 3. But I thought Zero did a really great job. We did not anticipate, Nate, that he could knock down the 3 ball like that based on his stats last year. He's not a freshman, correct? He's
sophomore. They listed as a freshman because of COVID year.
Yeah. So based on his stats last year, Nate, we felt like, he was a guy that was a great complementary piece to them. But he was not a guy that we had designated a red shooter, which red shooters in our terminology are great shooters. So his threes, I'll take the 2 for 4. That's on me. Poor scouting.
Eric, do you think you guys will get the 3-point defense, figure it out? And this is a pretty veteran, good shooting team too. How much of tonight do you give credit to Northern Iowa, maybe too?
Well, they haven't shot the ball very well before they met our defense. So our defense gave them confidence. The question was how confident that we will get better defensively from 3, because it will be drilled like you can't believe. Between now and the Kansas, we will get better defensively. I promise you. I got some drills can't wait.
We're back and better than ever. A new web interface to start the basketball season and more props, odds, and lines than ever before. BetOnline remains your #1 spot for all basketball and football action this season. Head to the new updated desktop or mobile website to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE50 to receive your bonus. That's BLEAV 50 to receive your bonus. From basketball, football, and baseball postseason, NHL, boxing, and UFC, right to your favorite Vegas casino games. Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers available for the 2021 season. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to bet on all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts.